We need to address one more tweet because it has everybody throwing around that word that everyone loves to throw around today: racism. Here's what the president had to say, quote, "I'm happy to inform all the people living in their suburban lifestyle dream that you will no longer be bothered or, I think he meant or financially hurt, by having low-income housing built in your neighborhood. Your housing prices will go up based on the market and crime will go down. I have rescinded the Obama-Biden AFFH rule. Enjoy," end quote. And of course, the word was thrown around, racism, after that. It's racism, it's racism, it's racism, it's racism. What? What is that supposed to be? So, low-income housing means only black people? Is that what that means? You know what people are uncomfortable with on the left, and increasingly on the right? I shouldn't just indict the left. Standards. People hate standards unless it's something they care about. You see anybody mad about this, anybody mad about rescinding a rule like that, you know who that person is? That's either a person who doesn't live in a nice neighborhood or a person that lives in a neighborhood where there's no danger of these people moving in. You think everybody should be welcome in that neighborhood. They should build housing projects right in the middle of that neighborhood. Everyone should be there. What are you, racist? Are you somebody who's a racist? Oh, what, they're going to build it in my neighborhood? Oh, no, that won't get... Honey, let's write a letter to the HOA. They can't do that. That's what I despise about leftists, and that's what I despise in general about people crying about standards. People cry about standards all over the place now. Why do you think our military is rotting from the inside out? Oh, no, we can have women in the infantry. Women can do anything men can do. Oh, gosh. They're a lot physically weaker. You know what? They don't have to do as many pull-ups. Oh, you know what? Just carry her pack forward. We got to get her through. Why? Have standards for the things you care about and allow other people to have standards for the things they care about. I don't want low-income housing in my neighborhood. I don't want my home value to go down. I don't want my kids to get their stuff stolen out of the yard. That's not being mean. And it's certainly not being racist. Who even mentioned a race in any of that? People move away from low-income neighborhoods, not based on race. They move away from low-income neighborhoods the second they get enough money to do so. All of them, of every color. White people, black people, and everybody else. If you're poor and stuck in a black neighborhood, if you're black and stuck in a poor neighborhood, there we go. The first thing you do when you make money is you move out of town. And believe me, I know. I didn't grow up with money. The first thing you do when you get any of it is you get out of the bad neighborhoods. That's not racism. That's human nature. Everybody of every color wants better schools for their kids, cleaner roads for their kids, less crime in the neighborhood. Why is this controversial at all? And speaking of Obama, since it was Obama's rule, I love this part. You know they luxuriate in a multi-million-dollar mansion on the coast? How much low-income housing has been put around there? I'd love to see the figures on that. Why don't we use the word racism a little bit less often in this country? How about a lot less often? That way it gets back to having some meaning.